Obviously, normally or usually, the contrast is present, or the real contrast, or the contrast that the Saussure is supposed or understood to have made, is presented as the contrast of, or duality, a complementary duality contrast of langue, not langage, and parole. In my understanding, it's actually langage as the pool of options, and parole, which is the only option that has been selected and really realized as the traceable text, while langue is only the method or the tool that was used to that was used for the conversion, or the when the choice was made of the from the langage into parole. But anyway, I mean, I may mention this also elsewhere in more detail, and may also come up with an exact, or the exact quotation from what de Saussure says, or how he formulates it. But in any case, again, the big framework, or the frame, or the big message is that actually the contrast here from the author's point of view is the contrast, whatever it is, whether langage and parole, or language, or langue and parole, from the author's point of view, is key for reconstructing, let's say, his technique, his approach, motivation, strategy that he used, these factors that worked on him while choosing, while opting, making the choice for the one text that he finally chose and decided to really perceivably realized, be it in written or sculpted or painted or whatever else, while leaving all other possible options in the background, bringing the only one, obviously only realizable one as perceived by the perceiver, bringing it forward in the foreground, writing it, saying it in direct conversation, deciding to write it down in a book, or sculpt it, paint it, make this specific move with the brush or whatever, and leaving, I mean, on the account, or at the price of leaving all other possible, better, equal, synonymical, similar, identical, worse, whatever, but other options in the background. These options haven't been chosen, and it's only the one that has been really made into a text. Of course, universally, more universally or generally, we can understand this as a principle of contrast, or again, duality, complementary balance. In approaching almost any text, any author's production that can be considered text in not only communication or artistic or whatever literature, musical or artistic or conventional spoken text creation and production, but virtually all kinds of communication and human or cultural interaction.